Now, what do you think of the Aubertine Barclay race?
That's going to be a weird one, too.
Yeah.
It really is.
Isn't conventional wisdom that Barclay has at least the demographics of this area, and he would have it pretty well locked up?
So I don't, if I'm going to think that the race between Barclay and the other, it's going to go, it's going to go weird around here, because you're going to find a lot of people that are looking for something different, but somebody's going to have to prove that they're going to be different on this whole scenario.
Well, they're both sitting politicians.
Yeah.
The interesting thing is this dichotomy that's set up between Central and Northern New York. All of the advertising says the people of Central and Northern New York, and all the people up here say, I'm not in Central New York. And I think they should do separate spots for the two areas. But, ironically, it's that parochialism in the Watertown news media that probably hurts Barclay a little bit, in that since nothing south of Sandy Creek is allowed to be reported here in Watertown.
That's right.
Very little, very few people know about him, and he's having to spend, and he is spending a lot of money on name ID advertising. So I think he can overcome that. There's nothing that money can't help you overcome, but...
Well, you're supposed to, in the press, you're supposed to be basically not on anybody's side, but it doesn't go that way here.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen.
I mean, so I don't know who picks who they want, but I mean, you could really see where it leans. I mean, I don't know.
My guess is, just looking at it as objectively as I can, and I think the Democratic candidate Aubertine has some good-looking advertising, and obviously will have resources. They're starting to do phone banking.
Is Aubertine saying that he will have an office in Watertown too? I didn't hear him say that. I know this Barclay guy is saying that.
He's going to he's going to actually move his office to Water Street, if elected.
I kind of thought he'd. See, the state office building isn't there. I heard it's the state office.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would imagine it would stay there in both cases.
Have you heard Aubertine basically say that's what he's going to do?
I haven't heard it, no.
I like the idea that Barclay said that. I really do.
I think it was, that was a good move. That was a reassuring move. I know that was one of the questions I had of them, and I'm glad they are.
My point is, if either one of them can go to whoever wins the Senate, here's what I want them to do. Their first day there is go over to Ted Kennedy, start a fight with him and whoop him.
It's not the same Senate.
Well,
it's the U.S. Senate. This is.
I understand this, but they should be able to make a trip over and just get something going with him.
Well, that may be. I look at it
with him and actually win.
Yeah. One of these days, I'll give my expert analysis on the race and sort of define it all. But
you got to bring out who you think you want to win. We got to see who you're going to basically throw out there as a person.
You see, I don't think that matters.
I know what you're saying too.
Yeah, I mean, it's like all these endorsements that the pipe fitters union endorses so and so. Like that affects my life?
No.
That's crazy. That's just the nonsense of politics to think that any of that is important. But I don't know. I think people have to make their own choice, and we're making ours based on who spends the most on this radio station.
I might go right in there and flip a coin, I'm thinking.
So far, Barclay's spending the most on this station.
How about we go with that answer?
What?
Get in there, you only got two choices to pull, flip a coin, and throw the lever.
Heads of Barclay, tails for Aubertine? Is that?
Yep.
Okay.
Just throw the lever and you're done.
Good idea.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye
now. Good afternoon, Hotline.